take 6. Yes, I did it. So, welcome to this tutorial. This is going to be a super fun one. Really nice chord shapes. I'm going to show you some easier ways to play some of the harder shapes like this one and this one. We can do it here. Anyway, let me tell you about the PDF that I made for this lesson. You can get it for free using the links in the description. It's got all the tabs and the chords and lyrics if you want to sing and play it as well. Okay, so I think the best thing would be to just jump into the chord shapes. But just before I do that, I just want to tell you about the sequence. It's a descending bass line from F sharp. So it's going F sharp, E, D, C sharp. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Okay, let's bounce into the tab here and let's get these chords down. Okay, so the first one is an F sharp minor, but we're doing it like this. Okay, so that's our shape there at the 6th fret. And then we go to an E6, which is going to be like this. And then the same shape, 2 frets back for the D. And then you just do this bass once and then go to the C sharp 7 sus4. You don't really have to put the index finger there, or the ring finger, but I like to do that just as a safe measure. Okay, let's go to the next part, which is going to be almost exactly the same, but it's going to be... So now the chord changes to a D/F sharp. Just this finger makes the whole chord change. Pretty interesting theory behind this, which I will explain later. So just the first chord is different, and then it goes on the same. And then we've got this dun, 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 this D6 here, which you're going to use the same shape as you did, but you're going to put this finger here. And let's just write that in, because I see it's not written in there. Okay, let's just do this. So there you put your index finger, okay. Or your ring finger. Okay, so this. Now you can play the same shape here. It's exactly the same chord. 10th fret, and we go 10, this one on 9, 11, 10. Okay, let's carry on with the song. And then we've got this A kind of riff thingy here, going like this. Okay, let's just zoom in a little bit there. Okay, so we got this. And on the album he plays it like this. Or on the YouTube video that Dominique Miller says. So... and then just the plain C sharp 7. But I don't see the need to do it like this. Maybe he doesn't want to use the open strings, I don't know. But he's a really good player, and that video of him is really good. I'll put the link in the description for that as well. And then we've got this funny riff to end off the 8-bar sequence. We've got this part, which goes like this. Now I like to play D major 7 here, instead of just going... I like to put a full D major 7 and just go. Da, da, da. And he's got this shape, which is a G sharp minor 7 at 11. And that actually works nicely from here. Da, da, da. Then these two fingers slide back. Ba, ba, ba. F sharp minor. So... ba, Alternatively, you could do it like this. But both of them are hard, so no easy way around that. Okay, then the tab is just going to be very simple for the next part, which is going to be the instrumental part of the song. So this song uses, has that 8-bar sequence looping for the verse, the chorus, and the intro and everything. And then in the instrumental part, they play the same thing, but in the key of C# minor, okay? And that is just simple. Let's walk through that tab quickly. Okay, so we got the instrumental parts starting there on page 2 of the tab. Almost the same thing, just a little bit different. And then B6, A6. Same picking pattern, same anything. And then the same thing, just a little bit edit there. It's going to be A/C#. And then we're going to go to A6 for the and then we're going to go to the E, and on the tab I wrote, or the guy who did the tab, I just edited it. Well, I edited a bunch of things in the tab. So anyway. You can do it like that. Boom, ba, bam, boom, boom, bum, boom, bum, and then we go here. And then an A sus2. And then we start the song again. But anyway, this part, I just want to say about this E, you could do this. Then you go back to the original. Okay, so that's it. This tutorial is really short. The music theory is really interesting here. On the F# minor, this actually comes from this shape. So that's actually, I guess, how you... But then he had a problem with the descending notes not working so nicely. Which I think the finger shapes that he shows was nice, because you've got this... that note sustaining this one. Anyway, so these 3 notes come from just an A minor shape, F# minor. Okay, but if you change that one note, the what note is that? C# to a D, then suddenly it becomes the whole chord becomes a D/F#, and the reason is it's from this G shape. If you know the cage system, as if you were to play the G shape D here. I don't know if this is making a lot of sense anyway. The D, because it's always hard explaining for people on YouTube, because you don't know what the guy knows and what he doesn't know. So if he knows the cage system, then if you know that he knows it, then it's very easy to talk about in a certain way. But if you don't know what the specific guy in front of you doesn't know, because everybody has got loopholes in their guitar education. You know, I'm the same. I have some concepts that I just haven't learned because I didn't study music or anything. So I try to kind of balance it out, but it's difficult then to teach, because you know everybody else also has some loopholes. Maybe some people just learn with tab, they don't even know the chord names. And then you have to explain something like this to them. It's like, it's way over the head. But they can play well. So anyway, just know that like you have these 3 notes that make up F# minor, but if you change one of them, it could be a whole nother chord. Okay, and you can use the concept for when you're playing anything. So when you're doing a 3-note chord like this, you just change one note and the chord changes. So there, I just changed one note. That's an E minor. That's a C. That's an A minor. That's a D7 here. Or technically not D7, it's like a... Anyway. Cheers guys, have a nice day. I hope you had fun learning this thing. And make sure to download the PDF to find out all the different parts. Peace out, bye!